Pengu is one of the best players to ever touch Rainbow Six Siege. The two-time world champion ruled over Siege with a 2-year dynasty while also being one of the best individual players in the world during that time period. But building a trophy case as large as his takes time, and those early events that serve as the foundation of this dynasty rarely get as much attention as the blistering highs that stand out and the iconic moments that we all know. That is not to say that they were uneventful though. These early events are just as important to the legacy of Penta's dynasty as the Six Invitational or the Paris Major. After all, you can't win 3 or 4 or 5 events without first winning 1 and 2. It also helps that Pengu set a kill record that will never be broken.
Penta, are you ready for this?
Oh!
Yes! Pengu, are you kidding me? With a third getting taken down, and the drop right below, and it's straight to the face! Pengu wins it up, nude, and here we go, Penta!
Year 2, Season 2 was an interesting time. Glaz and Blackbeard were mostly under control, Mirror's Black Mirrors were starting to really get used in interesting ways, and the state of Pro League was kinda crazy. The world champions were getting relegated. Again. These crazy new kids were kicking ass in NA, and the Xbox crossovers were really hitting their stride. This all culminated in one of the best Pro League finals that you'll ever see. You had insane comebacks and records broken. Every match was either a straight up banger or historically important for how underwhelming it was. First up is ENCE versus Elevate, and this was a very, very good match. The Finns had dropped the banner of Sisu for a real organization and were now representing a legacy CSGO org. It was superstar Kanto Raketti's second season with the team, and he was really coming into his own. With Kanto and Shate leading the charge, we'd seen just how good this team could be during the regular season with a stomp. Elevate was a team of Xbox crossovers from NA. After making and subsequently getting washed out of the last Pro League finals, the team made some pretty significant roster changes.
Last season, getting first rounded wasn't fun at all. But coming into this season, we've definitely prepared harder and much better than we did last season.
This was a tactical team using team play and strategy more than firepower to come ahead. And in this tournament especially, they were one of the most counter-strat heavy teams. That's not to say they couldn't shoot back. The Sky's Laxing duo was iconic for a reason, and they did do damage, as well as Shuttle proved to be a very valuable pickup, especially on land.
Shuttle picking up a double kill from underneath.
And this is huge. Shuttle getting that vertical gameplay in his team's favor.
45 seconds to go. We are going to need Chapstick to try to open up that office wall. Shuttle actually got into the bomb site. He's going to pick up Shate as well. Turns on over the side. Penari's going to be the last man alive if Disguise gets a kill. That's going to be a 4K for Shuttle. His first land, his first round at land. And
yeah, this is a bomb site we don't see very often.
I think we saw it once or twice this season so far. It was by Penta.
Penta, yeah.
Now Skies, I think, has been tucked around here. Chapstick's going to turn around, grab the kill, gets one, and Skies gets the other. That's going to be the end of the round here in favor of Elevate.
With overtime on the line, Elevate went all in on an off-site hold.
And I think this, while an interesting mix-up, is a huge risk on a map that was supposed to favor Elevate. With ENCE on match point, they're going for a bathroom teller's defense, which means they have to have a perfectly established, well-refined strategy.
Now with 3-on-4, like you said, a bottleneck, and that's exactly what they're funneling into. Wilkie, however, will take down Shuttle, and now it's going to be a 2-on-3 with Shate picking up another frag here. Laxton's going to try to play from above, and the England shotgun will fail as Shate picks up yet again a third kill on the round.
The Finns took the map, bringing us to their map pick of Bang. And this is supposed to be the part where ENCE takes the win, close out the series, and move on to the semifinals. This is their map.
Now Bootsy is here. C4 is going to come on through. C4 gets exploded but misses its target. Kendrick Kitty will be removed from play by Laxing. Shuttle somehow managed to get all the way to the top, coming around for a nice flank. England grabs that C4 kill into Shate. The ENCE attack is now falling apart, and it looks as though we are going to have a 2-on-4 now, 1-on-4 with Penari, last man alive.
Hell, Elevate was so desperate, they even pulled out the Doc shotgun for the first and only time in Pro League history.
We are going to be seeing a dock which is a little bit different than what we are used to seeing in the current meta. The slower operators are less played, but I think if you're gonna, what the heck? We're a dock with a shotgun?
Hey.
Okay, so I mean, dock is a little bit different, right? He's a variation, but dock with a shotgun is completely abnormal.
This is the first time.
As we see Shate, though, pushing into the bomb site, going to take out Chapstick.
Mooster 1 gets a second. No, he misses. That's England with another shotgun kill. That is why you want to bring a dock with a shotgun.
Oh, you did that! You did that! Brian L. right now! Did you just do that? You are a bad man! You are a bad man!
It was an accident.
Even with Shate going massive for a push to OT, Elevate managed to close out Pengu.
That is the first time we will see open area on this entire map, which well, they're going to go for it. See, now this is interesting because Elevate did this, remember, on Border earlier. They went for bathroom tellers, and it completely lost them the map. I mean, their hold on bathroom tellers just did not work.
This time, the offside paid off.
Honestly, not a lot of time in a 5v5.
That's not a lot, and it looks like the SMG-11s and Vectors are going to come flying out forward. Panari picks up a kill as well as Chapstick. C4 comes out. That's a 2K for Chap. The elevator hallway. You've got Skies and Shuttle and Laxing. Looks like Shuttle comes around at the wrong time, peeks, and there's going to be a re-peek. Skies gets that kill to Kanto. A 2-on-1. Wiki last man alive. It's not going to hit.
This brought it to Russia on Cafe Dostoyevsky. Map 3 for all the marbles with all the pressure. It was as close as the other two maps, with Ents taking the lead.
Oh no, he got a double! Onto him, you've got Gas Grenade trying to stop that push in from the main entry point of Cigar. Looks like a kill from Wilkie. That's gonna be an ace by Wilkie!
And Elevate stealing it right back.
Get the plant down, and there it goes, and it looks as though the last man standing will go down.
Once again, Ents had match point, and once again, Elevate had to push for OT. Ents was the first to crack, and it was having lethal consequences.
A team kill! Panari, what are you doing? You took out Kantaraketi and then get taken up by Laxing! Oh man, no, what a heartbreak. A 5-on-3 now after that massive mistake. 30 seconds left to go. Another almost team kill. Ents, you are not doing what you need to. Sky's gonna take down Wilkie, and this is not gonna go well as Shate gets taken out.
All of the unforced errors were costing the Finns, and Chapstick converted that also important final round to book Elevate's tickets to the semifinals.
Wilkie also taking quite a bit of damage in the skirmish. Sky's gonna be right here. They are not looking. He can get this 3K. He's just gonna move over. He takes one. He doesn't know which one to kill. Skies gets one, but Shate turns around, grabs the frag, and Chap to get the refrag on him. A 2-on-3. C4 comes out, boosting goes down. It's all to Panari. No, it's gonna be Elevate. GG taking home the win.
No O2 NA today. We're already doing better than last event, boys. We're already doing better. You'll love to see it. Meanwhile, Shate and co. marked another disappointment in their Liquipedia. And if they ever did make another Pro League Finals, things would be different. So remember when I said that even blowouts were important for this tournament as far as history is concerned? Yeah, this is one of those moments. Excellence exploded onto the NA scene with a bang. They topped their group over Flipside and Continuum. They dropped a single map for the entirety of Pro League. Excellence was a nasty team, utilizing Fox's crazy aggression on the entry, a man's follow-up, and the consistent star player numbers by Brian in the hard support role. There were some criticisms of the team being onliners, carried by high ping.
I think the big thing right now is that we really want to be known as a team that doesn't need ping to succeed.
Now, Penta is obviously coming in as a favorites. They had won the previous Pro League championship, and up until this point, no team had ever won back-to-back Pro League championships. Penta seemingly hadn't made any roster changes. You had the same core 5 as Pengu, KS, Eunice, Fabian, and Goga, but the reality is that they dropped the 6-man roster they had last season, and Falco was now out permanently. KS played every single map, and on the surface, this made the team less impressive. They were dropping more maps in the regular season, and, you know, that's statistically bad. If you use the eye test, you realize Penta was way scarier than before.
Go for the plant. Poseidon now is going to try to rush on over here. He's going for the kill. It doesn't work out, and Pengu now knows exactly where he's at. Who's going to get the first kill? He's going for the Deagle kill. Can he get it? He does get the Deagle kill!
There isn't a lot to say about this match. It was a one-sided wash. The only thing to really note is that Penta had moved away from their reliance on Pengu's Blackbeard, letting him off a leash a little bit more often, and Goga was having more impact in the fragging department. KS was rock solid, justifying his permanent place on the roster as well.
This looks like it could be over before it even gets started here. Already another 3v5 situation like we've seen many times.
Oh, KS. Ready for Fox here.
Gurmy, my man, they know where Gurmy's at. Easy pinch on him. KS showing strength again, but finally Brian doing some damage to him.
And Pengu just running in, taking the kill. That's 5-0 for Penta. As we see. There we go, nicely done. UNS goes in, takes down Brian. That is no more Habana.
Might or anything that's going to be opening up those walls, so.
Oh,
that's
UNS again! Gio's gonna get shot down. No more, here we go, one more UNS! The shotgun comes in from Brian.
Oh,
KS.
Ambush.
Oh, he's ready for him. He knows exactly where he's at, and KS will clean up the round. Tight-knit spot inside it. You see, Pengu's gonna get shot down. Here we go. No, Gurmy's gonna get taken out as well, and it's just a cleanup. KS is still alive, and he's trying to 1v1 here, and KS with a shotty even on the Mira. Penta Sports are your victors.
Now, I can't tell if I like Rogue versus BRK as a match. On one hand, it was very fun to watch. On the other hand, I had to watch the continuation of a year-long curse of the North American top team failing on the biggest stages in the world. Rogue had picked up Vertical Gaming, which was previously Era Eternity, which was previously Orbit, a star-studded roster that was notorious since the beginning of the Pro League to win despite being the best in NA. This time around, the team bet that picking up world champions King George and Young would change that. Now let's talk about Brazil. And I know everyone's Brazilian GOAT is Alamau, but he isn't here yet, so you'll have to make do with some other guy called Nesk. I know. What a disappointment. BRK is a familiar team under a different name. They were the finalists in last season's Pro League Finals, but had made a roster change, dropping Bullet for Julio. They played a slightly more conservative style relative to the rest of Brazil, but still had that iconic Brazilian flair for aggression that we all know and love. The match started on Border, and Border can best be defined by SlashHug's signature aggression.
Is the word of law. If you don't listen to Fabian...
Where's that coming from?
What is that?
He's gonna...
This is a dangerous game that we see One and Slash playing.
See him? He's
Challenging onto the Pulse Eclipse will get the kill as SlashHug moves his way into the B-bomb site. This is very dangerous, but also could be what wins them the round.
Grabs one, can he grab another? He doesn't see Julia though on top of the desk. And fortunately for BRK, that will only be a one frag instead of what could have been a double by Slash.
But they're still gonna get the diffuser
there
plant.
He goes, he sees him there. That's gonna be a double, a triple kill from Slash, and Eclipse to sweep up the round. Rogue gonna take this to a 5-3 victory on map number 1.
On Oregon, BRK took control fast, and SlashHug's aggression wasn't working out nearly as well.
Yuke still outside here. Slash looking for the shots. He's gonna miss it. Yuke comes out on top. Young also gonna go for a peek here, but that's towards the middle dorms, and he will also fall to Julio.
All of the creative strats that Rogue had were keeping them in it, sure.
And here's what's going to happen.
Both
they're going to
sides?
go for the bait here. No, they're going to round out the right side. He's going to cover from the left side.
Oh, this would be awesome if they did.
It's actually going to force Eclipse over. He will get detected. But now, as you said, you're going to be back over to the west side. But Nesk is there for the frag.
But he's going to get refragged by a nice flank from SlashHug.
Picks up a double kill. King George gets another one in return, and one will take out Slash, and King George gets another shotgun kill here.
Even so, a lot of the close rounds were going the way of BRK thanks to key gunfights.
C4 missed.
And looks like Zig gets a triple kill onto Eclipse, Young, and King George. Now Avian should be the one covering as Slash goes for the shots. Looks on up, but not up enough. Yuke picks up the kill, and Slash unfortunately will not get this in time. And we are going to have BRK secure map number 2.
Seeing Rogue. I think because the reason he's doing it is because he's got those mute jammers, which means the drones are likely not going to spot him. They're probably surrounding his position, which means he might be able to get just 1 or 2 sneaky kills.
He just needs to keep an eye on the top of the stairs here. One, just waiting for this peek. Oh, it doesn't see him.
No!
Oh! He's inside gaming room. Now he is stuck. Gonna take a couple bullets, and he is collapsed upon and taken out of the ground.
You know what's not supposed to be useful for the attackers, really? That kitchen window, but Zig making it happen.
Now there are 25 seconds. Last gas grenade gets used. Shotgun goes down. Shotgun gets wrapped. Another. That's going to be Nesk and one. Can he get another? He gets 3. Young with a triple kill. They are taking out Yuke as well. Now a 2-on-2. Julio drops. Young gets a 4K. Can he get the ace here? He needs one more kill. He spotted Zig inside a trophy. He's going to call it on out. There are 5 seconds to go. Can he tag it? Let him get it, Avian. We'll have to see. There are 2 seconds left. He's going to go for it. He actually got it right there. Oh, no, that was Avian. Looks as though Nesk, though, going to hold on to this corridor, looking for the shots there on a King George.
Both of these teams playing extremely safe.
He goes for a wonderful kill there by King George, peeking out of the office. Now there are going to be some blind fire shots coming in from the master bedroom balcony towards King George.
Oh,
He's just going to fall and get back onto site here. This is actually wonderful, risky move though.
Yeah, this is actually the smart play here. BRK 100% would have collapsed upon him if he had stayed any longer.
It looks as though Young going to try to gas out the back stairs, and he knows he cannot rotate all the way back as Nesk is here. More bullets flying his way. And this means with 20 seconds to go, it is going to be a brawl. Because right now it's a 4-on-4. Cluster charge is going down. Avian trying to skedaddle on up, but he gets blown up by the cluster charge by Julio. Zig also getting King George down at 4-on-2 now. Plant has not gone down. 10 seconds to go. Young picked up one. Can he get another? No. Last man alive is going to be Eclipse. He's got to hold it here. Grabs one. That's also Diffuser down. 2 seconds to go, but he misses it. It's one from BRK Esports. Able to take this round. They're going to be in the semifinals tomorrow.
Have confidence. No confidence.
Now, Font versus Millennium is one of the most one-sided affairs I've seen in the best way possible. It's even more one-sided than Era Eternity versus Sisu way back in the 6th Invitational. And that is one of the best things I could say about this match. Font was the new banner for Cameraman and Astro's Santos Dexterity. They had been picked up for the Pro League Finals, and their style hadn't really changed since the 6th Invitational. They were still relying on Astro and Gohan to do massive damage in the front lines. But after a flirt with relegations in Season 1 of Year 2, there had been forced roster changes. Those changes had given the team more depth in the backline, as Moringa and Mav added sorely needed firepower and initiative to the roster. Millennium was the French super team, which isn't saying a lot considering half Pro League teams at this point in time were French. The match started on Oregon, which was one of Millennium's best maps, and they flexed it too.
Here we go, Falco getting the first one, and Stiz holding a fantastic angle, gets one, tries to go for the second, and it will work out. Renshiro in the meantime though, gets one for him, and somehow, some way, within just a few seconds, Matt finds himself on his own.
It's going to be on Livin to do something about it here.
Oh, Livin, here we go. One, and gets the second. Livin, are you kidding me? Now the only thing that he can do is either get the kills and run away from there, or open up the window and jump out, and even then they're waiting for you. Here we go.
Liven's grenade though.
Fantastic grenade from Livin taking him out.
It was honestly a bit shocking because Font was arguably the best team coming out of Brazil. With such a massive advantage, most teams would have thrown in the towel, said GG, go next, and try their luck on the next map. But that isn't the case with Font. What followed was one of the most insane comebacks I've seen in Rainbow Six history.
Renshiro still low on HP, he just has just enough time to switch out his Delta Shield, but it's a one-on-one trade. Livin and Astro jumping out with the 1v1, and Astro's ready for him. Astro with one more three in the bag.
There goes another attacker. Now
two down, and Livin moving in, gets one straight up headshot, but Stiz actually gets the team kill on Livin, and Astro gets the kill on Stiz. Emzo, they actually did it! This is, though, a perfect spot to be in because you have the fire from the hatch, though. Stiz is left alive here. He can definitely go for quick sprays, but no! Font, Moringa's ready, and in overtime, the Brazilians take it. They come back from 0-4.
6 rounds in a row.
6 rounds in a row, and they take map number 1 on border.
Millennium lost to Oregon in shocking fashion. They got slapped in the face, made a fool of, and still had another map to go. It's a real shame that they were so shell-shocked, they forgot how to play for the first 4 rounds.
This is what Livin does not know. Yogurt's trying to set himself in. They don't know, it's the second one in here. He grabs one, goes for the second, almost takes him down. Astro goes up to the pistol as well. 1v1 against Livin, takes him out. Astro, Falco in the meantime, getting one on Gohan. But Astro even goes in, hits it on Falco, are you kidding me? Takes him out.
Surely, Font wouldn't be so careless to give Millennium the same opportunity, right?
With 1 and half HP on the Val that gets taken down. The Mira's all on her own, and she gets taken down. Ladies and gentlemen, Millennium are still in this. We're going into overtime.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Cologne just had something in the water, I guess. As much as I'd love to go full circle, make it the George Lucas, it's like poetry, it rhymes. The reality is, Font is not that sloppy.
Blackbeard's just going to be death if they try to make a push,
Here we
but that's a
go.
good start.
Starts out pretty well. Cameraman is going to get shot down. No more Buck from the yellow stairs to worry about. The Blackbeard's been spotted, and he's already been sprayed down. Renshiro gets 1. He drops 1 here. He still turns it into 1v1, and here we go, living insane plays. He's running around, finding the fuser. Is there enough time? Tackling once, twice, the third, the fourth time, but no! Correctly, it's all in Renshiro in my mind. He has to get this. Here we go. Gohan's gonna get dropped and taken out, but there's still the opposing front basically to deal with. Astro runs in, gets the kill. At least turns it into a 2v2, but this is where Blackbeard shines. Astro, though, comes in and gets 1 more.
It's on Livin.
All on Livin.
Can he
Low
do
HP, 1 second remaining, gets sprayed down. Astro, ladies and gentlemen, we have our victors. Font, Team Font.
Elevate versus BRK is an interesting one. It's not that BRK got washed out. They were shooting straight, that much is true. But this match is one of the best highlights of Elevate's anti-strats at work. There was film on every single map that BRK was going to play in this series, so Elevate, the strategic team that loves counter-stratting, had no lack of footage to review. Oregon highlighted this especially. There were adaptations by BRK trying to counter what Elevate was doing. It just never worked out.
Another kill, and then Yuke finally gets traded down by Shuttle. Pistol kill comes out from 1. Sky's now the last man standing in a 2-on-1. Time is going down. He kills the defuse planter, and we will have the round 1 by Elevate. When it's happened, but we have
look at
started being
Elevate.
pinch.
They are getting ready to attack this main lobby drop down.
Shuttle's going to be the first one to get into this engagement by over-peaking here. And he's going to snack on down onto Zig. Gets traded out right away there by Yuke, though. Smoke Grenade's going to go down. The plan's going to try to get on top of that laundry machine. Skies picks up a kill into this. The shotgun from Laxing from the attic will take out Julio. Now from above, we're going to see a shotgun from the final moments of Laxing. Zig trying to crawl his way back to health, but it's not going to be in his favor here.
He's actually going to make it, I think.
Oh, he might. Sky's actually going to go for the peek. Goes, picks up Julio. Now all he has to do is just run around, but he actually got Zig back up. Nest moving around, and it looks like Sky picked up another kill. Can he get a 3K in the round? He's got Nest to deal with. Throws out the flashbang, gets injured in the process.
Nest
now Laxing, he doesn't know it yet, but the more flashbangs coming on out. There are plenty of flashbangs here now. Laxing just going to move in forward, spots him, and
there you go.
Kill there. Elevate takes map number 1, 5-3.
With that map advantage, Elevate headed to Bank, and here the difference in teams was even more pronounced.
IQ can be useful, but not in the same way. Shuttle gonna get the first kill of this round on Nesca. Good pressure there from Shuttle. Usually this doesn't happen. Usually this roamer would be dead by now.
Nest, however, will be taken out yet again, though seemingly early on here.
So that's Elevate really having the roaming number for BRK. I can't help but feel that after the VODs came out from yesterday, Elevate went over that and said, hey, if we disable BRK's roamers, they're defenseless.
Now the plant is going to go down here successfully. There is a C4 that could get tossed out by Zig, but he's being pressured by England. England will be taken out of commission here by Zig. He picks up a double kill. Skies returning the double kill in favor of Elevate.
They are going to be holding it a lot firmer than Elevate does. I mean, like you said.
Oh,
whoa.
Relaxing.
Jeez.
Wonderful shot.
BRK didn't go out quietly though. They had an undeniable advantage going into this round. But ultimately,
C4, Nest swinging on in, grabbing Skies down. Last man alive is going to be Shuttle in a 4-on-1. Shuttle's now trying to move into archives. He's going to the middle admin office, picks up one into Julio, snags another onto Nest. He's got 2 more to go. It could be Yuke and 1. Diffuser has not been planted yet, and he's got about 30 health left to go on him. Against 2 full armored BRK onslaughts here. We've got Twitch and IQ. It's going to be Yuke in 1. Can he snag one again? Can he get that one? Can he get the clutch here onto Yuke? He knows that the last man alive is going to be Yuke. He knows it's IQ. He knows
he doesn't have the diffuser.
He just needs to play time. Can he get it? He's got to move in. This could be the clutch of the century here. Shuttle.
They
He's got
forgot
3
I'm
seconds
him.
to go.
I'm the
He can't find him. No,
I am him,
it's going to be Elevate.
Him,
Winning this round. They're
Ramon
going to the
Pumba.
grand
I got
final.
my DNA test back.
Turns out I'm 100% Himalayan.
Now, Penta versus Font is noteworthy for all the opposite reasons that Penta v Excellence was. Whereas Excellence was straight up outclassed, Font was punching back on the same level as Penta, where the Europeans didn't even need everyone to show up to beat Foxe and my man. Font required a team effort, and Pengu was missing. Well, shit.
Astro take low.
Oh, here we go.
I don't know how I died here. I got one-tapped through a wall in a pixel angle. Like, I'm crouched in this corner, which means there's a pixel of my face sticking above the ceiling, or like cover, and I got banged one-tapped through this wall. No mark, no nothing.
Call it bad play, call it bad luck, whatever combination of the two you want to call it. The lack of impact Penta's star player had was being felt. It's a rare moment of Pengu struggling individually, but you could tell that it was seriously affecting the gameplay. Luckily, Penta had depth across the board, and the surprisingly high output of Goga helped push Penta over the line.
Gohan with a C4 on KS, 2 remaining. Goga though, stepping up, getting the kill on Moringa. It's a 2v2 with 50 seconds remaining. Definitely doable for the attackers here, but Yunas gets sprayed down. Oh no, Goga! Are you kidding me? He saved the day for Gohan.
If you're gonna have anyone left, Astro's the man to have left alive here.
Exactly. Sprays him, but no! Headshot! Goga with the 3K!
Goga in particular was actually looking really good this season. Last stage, you didn't really look to him to do much on the scoreboard. You understood he was playing like a more passive, time-wasty roam game not to get kills, and he was playing the Thermite on attack. So in Season 2, he really stepped up.
So just take a moment to appreciate Junas this round, okay? This is Junas in action. Keep in mind, we don't play Valkyrie. We have no information about the situation, right? And this is Junas, a random Finnish guy that likes alcohol and girls, against some of the best Brazilian aggressive players in the world, yeah?
Has a perfect point of view here. That was a call-out set, actually, from Fabian. And Yunas sees that they're droning, comes in right from behind, sprays down Mav. Now he knows that...
Look at the game sense. He even knows Astro's there.
The second one is here, but will he be able to win the 1v1?
Look how he's peeking. It's so smart.
Goes in for Astro, sprays him down, and Yunas left the 2-0 in Katowice as he comes in and gets the 2. KS as well with the headshot on Gohan. Goga.
Once again, he has no info on this guy.
With one more on cameraman. Moringa with the 1v1 of Yunas. Again.
He's so good.
Just off a tiny bit of info from Fabian.
And Fabian didn't give him any information. Milos is a fucking liar.
They don't have anything to deal with reinforcements anymore. Fabian almost going down here. Has to use the castle wall.
Nicely done. Well played.
Whoa, right into him. Fabian gets one. And now the second alive. Moringa up top picks it. Gets the headshot. KS ich liebe dich. The German gets it.
Now, this whole tournament has had a lot of comebacks. Some have been from clutching a single round. Some have been closing drastic round differentials, and others have been coming back from a map deficit. But one of the final comebacks that we see in this tournament is a insane turnaround. Pengu had a rough quarter. He dropped 2 kills in an overtime match. He fixed this on Oregon.
Pengu is just going to be waiting around. They don't have to peek this too much. They're just going to wait until it gets in the crossfire. And Pengu gets 1. Pengu gets 2. No, 3 down. 3 down.
Like this round was like when I felt like I came back. That was when I felt like I could actually beat these guys. Before that, I was so scared.
Very smart from Font, not really giving Penta any info. Almost Pengu there getting the revenge on Gohan.
There we go.
Here we go. Gets 1. Sprays the second Pengu. Checking very quick peek. Gohan is in control of the rooftop, but KS sprays in. Oh
nice
my
try,
god,
though.
no.
He
Pulls
could get
back.
away.
Gotta get pushed in. Unfortunately, there's no one to refrag. As I say that, Pengu comes in, takes a lot of damage, and Astro will land the final hit on Pengu.
They managed to force an overtime, but this just gave Pengu more time to pop off.
Fabian dies early, and Fabian says, Pengu, you should fall back from the stairs. You shouldn't be there, because it's 4 versus 5, you know, max overtime if we lose, and we're in a pretty bad spot. But I had so much confidence by, 17 kills. I had so much confidence in myself that I actually said, no, Fabian, I'm gonna stay. And then the second I said that, Fabian just started making callouts because we had a Valkyrie camera. And then he was like, 1 guy's coming, 2 guys coming.
And Gohan will go down. No more IQ. Sprays the second Astro down the floor. Moringa, are you ready for this? Yes! Pengu, are you kidding me with a 3rd getting taken down? And the drop right below. And the 3rd to the face. Pengu wins it up. Nude. And here we go. Penta, ladies and gentlemen, are going to the grand final.
I mentioned at the start of this video that Pengu set a record in this event. What he did was set the kill record at 21 kills in 10 rounds. Dropping a 20 bomb is impressive even by today's standard. But what makes this an unbreakable record? We know players like Shaiko, Citizen, Onigiri, and Palu have dropped more than 21 kills on LAN since then, right? Well, Pengu dropped this kill record in the original Pro League rule set, first to 5, overtime at 4-4. Those other players have set those records in later formats that had extra rounds to work with. For example, Onigiri's 27 kill game at SI22 came from an 8-7 max overtime. Pengu got 21 kills and the equivalent of a 7-3 victory. Pengu's performance also served as a high watermark for what the absolute limit of a hard carry performance looked like for a very, very long time in the game. It took a change in the rule set and prodigal talents to come up and beat this record. And even then, it took years before it was finally overturned. Within the original rule set, Pengu's record remains untouchable.
Fabian and I sit kind of in the middle so that we can control the idiots. Goga is a very, very lone player. He plays very, very calculated. So we put Goga in like his own corner because he doesn't need help in that regard. And we put Dunas next to Fabian because Dunas needs a leash on him. And Fabian can do that because he's next to him. He can watch his monitor. Because if we swap these two around, Dunas will play way too aggressive and Goga will most likely get told what to do by Fabian, which is bad. So we actually thought a lot about our player positions here.
Crossfire from.
This is the idiot team, aka Penta Sports.
Elevate versus Penta. This is the grand finals. It's gonna be a good one. Elevate might not be able to go pound for pound in terms of pure firepower, but they've shown that they have the tactics and good prep to be able to keep up. If there was going to be a team that could counterstrap Penta, it was gonna be Elevate. To make things more interesting, this was also a grudge match. Last time, Penta took out Elevate at the start of last season's Pro League Finals, and now they're meeting at the end.
I don't know who we play at LAN, but they are won by Penta rematch, and he's like, you want to out in the quarters again? Like, we had some mad trash talk, it was pretty sick.
The first map was Clubhouse, and in round 1, you could already tell that Penta was ready for Elevate's preparations. The Europeans put them in the blender instantly.
Yeah, and Penta's been one of those teams that does try to trip up teams by choosing off-bomb sites as the primary one, or as their beginning one, we'll say, and that's exactly what they're doing here, starting it off with the bar and stockroom site.
Now the question is, will Elevate continue to try and force this, or will they simply rotate to the other side of the building?
Eunice comes swinging in loud, grabs the frag there onto England, taking out the fuse. Looks as though he looks away at the wrong time. Eunice comes swinging in, grabs the kill, KS also picking up a headshot.
It's all down to Shuttle and Skies now in a 2 versus 4. They're just chilling outside the strip club, trying to challenge on through this Habana hole. And Eunice will get 1 kill before being refragged.
So this is what I spoke about earlier. When we banned maps against Elevate thought we didn't play Clubhouse. They thought we're bluffing, but we actually do play Clubhouse. We played every single map in the game. And we're the only team in the Pro League that does that, I think.
What I'm clearly seeing here is Penta has totally new stuff on a Clubhouse as opposed to Elevate. And you know, even some of the Penta stuff is like going way back. Like I'm talking season 1, season 2 from the first year of Pro League. However, it's being utilized with the newer stuff, and it's being tied into a strategy that was clearly formulated well.
Now, right now, we do see right above, it looks as though that's going to be a flashbang. We're going to see him go down. Shuttle trying to come around, doesn't hear Goga. Gets the kill there. Nice job by Goga. Comes around, gets another kill there. Laxton goes down. He's got one more inside of the cave tunnel. Chaptik comes on out in a 3-on-1. Looks like Diffuser's going to go down here momentarily. Chaptik picks up that kill, and now it is still 35 seconds on the board. Pengu knows he's right around the corner. Going to come here and look to smack him across the shoulder. Grabs the kill, and that's going to be Penta now taking this home.
Consulate, on paper, seemed like a slam dunk for Penta. A swift conclusion to the finals. It's arguably their best map, they've innovated so much on it, and they were in such insane form it wasn't looking like they were going to lose the map now. But Elevate was actually a very strong Consulate team themselves, and once they got back into the match, they started punching back proper.
But this could be the round that kicks it off. It is up to Shuttle and Chapstick in a 2-on-4. Pengu gets spotted out at the bottom of circle stairs. Fabi gonna go for it. Shuttle snacks down one, gets another one under Goga. A 2-on-2 now. He's gonna rush on upstairs. Tries to get Eunice. He's gonna move to the side. Shuttle now coming around from the circle stairs right above Pengu.
Oh, he doesn't know Pengu's pushing in through the back hall, and he's going to try to go for Junis, who is pushing into the main circles.
Yes,
he gets
That's a
it.
3K now. He's going to go for the 4th one as he tries to take on Pengu from above. Chapstick now moving on over, spots him over inside, and this is now going to go to a 2-on-1, and the round will go in favor of Elevate after a 2-4 clutch. Now there's Chapstick, who will meet the fate from Fabian's gun again. Goes for the shot. That's going to be a triple kill for Fabian. Instantly returned with the frag by Shuttle. Now a 2-on-3. There's the kill from Goga. Shuttle, another one, pops on out just like we were saying needed. He actually hit KS as he was trying to go for the plant. That got him off. Laxing then peeked on up, got the kill, and that's a wonderful refrag. Elevate now in a 2-1 situation.
It's almost poetic, the way this match mirrored the last time these two faced off in the season quarterfinals. A dominant map won by Penta, Elevate clawing back. Of course, when you're copying a script like this, it does kind of spoil the ending though.
However, not enough that the attackers can actually get through. Koga, however, has hopped out of the window. He's going to be spotted. Can he get the kill on a Chapstick? He grabs the Deagle kill! There's been no pressure from Circle Stairs yet, so they don't need to turn around and watch. Looks as though Pengu getting that kill on Disguise. Wonderful way to begin this. The diffuser, however, is going down by Chapstick. Wonderful job here by Elevate, slinking on in there. Looks as though Eunice, though, gets that kill to Shuttle, turns on over.
So this round, I didn't even realize this was the last round. This is 5-man, this Black Beast. Fuck this guy. He already got 21 bullets, right? He can't go over. Like, we're all just screaming like fucking suicide kamikaze, right? And it works.
They're going to be the champions here. They're going to be the Season 2 champions for the Pro League of Rainbow Six Siege.
Now, this was a turning point in the power balance of Rainbow Six. Up till now, NA and EU could be seen as relatively equal. EU won the first few championships, NA equalized, and yeah, Penta had won the Year 2 Season 1 Pro League Finals. But the way Excellence and Elevate were playing domestically, you'd think there was some competition here. EU's victory wasn't so guaranteed. Especially because no one else had ever won back-to-back Pro League Finals. This was new ground for a team to maintain form for multiple seasons in a row. And to shut down that conversation real quick. Not losing a single map in the entire Pro League Finals does it. Losing a single map across 2 Pro League Finals makes it even more obvious. While Year 1, Season 1 was the official start of Penta's winning ways, it wasn't until Year 2, Season 2 and the dominant victory that Penta had there that the conversation around an era entered the equation. They forced themselves into the conversation of what does an era in Siege look like? And is Penta right there on the cusp of starting their own era?